non seulement ces jeunes, de l'appui de toute la société québécoise, non seulement ces jeunes, de l'appui qui sont prêts à donner pour le développement de notre réseau universitaire. Peut-être on devrait se poser des questions. On ne les pose pas. On est convaincu. On vous aidera, on s'aidera. J'invite maintenant le recteur de nous adresser la parole.
Monsieur le ministre, Monsieur le chancelier, Monsieur le président du Conseil, chers invités, je dis bien chers invités, on parle de sous pour l'école, vous devriez écouter. Je tiens particulièrement à vous remercier, Monsieur le ministre, d'abord de votre présence ici aujourd'hui, en des circonstances pas faciles, mais que vous soyez venu ici aujourd'hui pour partager avec nous une occasion de fête, de joie, où la communauté universitaire de Concordia fête l'aboutissement d'un très long processus. Cet aboutissement a été rendu possible par vous et votre gouvernement qui avez contribué à la construction de la bibliothèque qui va s'ériger ici, ainsi que la bibliothèque en voie de parachèvement au campus Loyola, la somme de 39 millions de dollars. Pour cela, nous vous devons une fière chandelle. Je voudrais également remercier particulièrement la Ville de Montréal, qui est représentée ici aujourd'hui, de sa collaboration qui a été très précieuse pour nous permettre de venir ici aujourd'hui débuter un projet si important. Ladies and gentlemen, I want to thank all of you on behalf of the university for being here today to celebrate this very happy occasion with us. To thank all of you who have worked tirelessly over many years to make this project possible, to raise money for it, to help in the planning of it, and to help in its carrying out. Campaign workers and donors, employees of the university, faculty, staff, and students. This project is yours. It's been a long time coming. It's also Montreal's and Quebec's and Canada's. It's a project that belongs to the community because this is a community-oriented university. I want to say a bit about how the planning of this has occurred over the years. But first of all, I was amused by a little saying from Stephen Leacock, who wrote many years ago, "If I were founding a university, I would found first a smoking room. Then when I had a little more money in hand, I would found a dormitory. Then after that, or more probably with it, a decent reading room and a library. After that, if I still had more money that I couldn't use, I would hire a professor and get some textbooks." This university, of course, has proceeded in the reverse order. We have had faculty and books and a library of sorts, which has the unique feature of being the only university library that I know of in North America where the top floor of bookshelves are suspended from the ceiling because if they rested on the floor, the building would collapse. But I tell you, we're now at the stage of, in reverse order to Stephen Leacock's words, of building the real university library on this campus. I promise you it'll be a long time before I get around to the smoking The idea of a university library probably goes back 20 years ago to before the founding of Concordia. But from the day that Concordia came into existence in 1974, we have dreamed about it and planned for it. Planning began in earnest in 1980. And I think I want to pay particular tribute at this time to the foresight of the people who were there then, and particularly to my predecessor, John O'Brien, and to the Vice Rector at the time, Graham Martin, who in those early years, against great odds and with no funding, began the thankless task of putting together the needs of the university and trying to address them. The first grant came in 1985, and the campaign was launched in 1983. The second government grant in 1987. We went through a redesign of the building in 1985 to conform to the government's requirements and the availability of funds. But we now face the prospect of a building which will have approximately 44,000 square meters of space, all in. And in that regard, I think we'll have one of the finest and one of the most interesting university buildings in Montreal. Many of you know it's not only a library we're building today. We're starting to build a university building which will contain facilities for the public and facilities for our university community. We don't have green space in downtown Montreal, so we're trying to recreate in this building an interior campus where students and faculty and staff and the general public can meet and congregate and conduct various academic and social activities. The library itself will be the major feature of the building, but there will be as well 7,500 net square meters of non-library space on top for faculty offices and seminar rooms and so on. The whole building will be a great addition to this campus and to this university. Today is a day when we should all be very proud, more so than we usually are, of this university, of where it is going. And I am happy that you're all here to celebrate it, because this is a building that will be, for you, for the students, for the faculty, the library, a place of study, a place of reflection. But the building itself will also be a place of activity and a place of development for our university. So, once again, I would merely like to say there's one point I wanted to mention, as I have been asked by my colleague and friend at that other institution up the hill, so close to us, to convey to all of you, this is on behalf of David Johnston, the warmest congratulations of McGill University on having successfully completed our campaign and beginning today this very ambitious construction project. And I think that's a gesture that's very appreciated. I always like to say one of the most tangible tokens of the friendship and close links between our two institutions is the fact that the former chairman of the Board of Governors of McGill University is now the Chancellor of Concordia. In conclusion, I would like to invite the official party now to move forward. I say to you, this little plot right here is not where the library is going to be. It's going to cover the whole site, but there's just a little bit of earth here. And to move forward, and we will officially turn the sod, after which you are all invited to cross to the hall building, where there will be a toast presented by the Chancellor and appropriate refreshments. Encore une fois, nous allons lever la première pelletée de terre maintenant, après quoi vous êtes invités à traverser la rue pour écouter le toast du chancelier et pour partager avec nous un vin d'honneur. Merci encore au ministre d'être ici, à tous ceux qui sont ici aujourd'hui. Merci infiniment et bravo.
It's kept as a marble. For an occasion like this, yeah. Like for an event? It's probably going to be in this place for Asian life.
It's painted.
This is good. The reference there, because kids all cuddling before. Look, he's following with Ryan is really turned old.
He's really what?
Turned old. Don't be mean. The guy's gonna kick the bucket soon.
Over there. Over there.
Would you like my head right here? Thanks. I don't know.
Coming through, please.
Yes, excuse us.
That little bucket, that's trying to get anything. Can't get the stand up line. Can't get
Joining us now, the official party. Soon we will be raising our glass.
You guys are moving forward.
To Concordia University, presented by
Pick up.
Please step to the table and pick a glass of juice or take a glass of champagne if you haven't yet had the opportunity.
Could I very briefly have everyone's attention? No more speeches, I promise you. I'm going to take this occasion to call upon the Chancellor of Concordia University, Alan Gold, Chief Justice Alan Gold, to propose a toast. J'invite présentement le chancelier de l'Université Concordia, le juge en chef, Alan Gold, de nous proposer le vin d'honneur.
My dear friends, as the rector has said, this is a very happy occasion, and I will make it even happier by not making a speech. I will therefore say no more than to ask you in a moment, please wait, to raise your glasses in a toast to honor our great university. Mais avant, je ne peux pas m'empêcher de vous faire un commentaire tout à fait personnel et peut-être indiscret. Le voici. Si, comme on le dit, Concordia est depuis trop longtemps considérée comme la centrion des universités au Québec, on pourrait peut-être espérer que notre ministre, qui nous fait plaisir d'accueillir aujourd'hui, se transformera en prince charmant pour la libérer de sa vie de pauvreté. Ladies and gentlemen, I have the honor offer a toast to Concordia. Concordia, great university. Now, as you may know, I have made many speeches in my life, and the best, I think, or at least I am told, was one that I made when I was president of the junior bar, and I'll give it to you in its entirety. I said, ladies and gentlemen, the bar is now open. Thank you very much.
one for us here?
Let's get the bubbles. You gotta turn it slow.
Okay, Buzzy.
Raise tuition fees. But now this house, it goes as compared to others I have seen.
The loans versus will have to be adjusted.
Oh yes, but that'll be in this how to be linked